Welcome back. Well, weapons from a NATO member state have ended up in the hands of jihadists in Syria. That's the revelation made by a Bulgarian investigative journalist. A commander from the Western-backed Free Syria Army claims the U.S.-led coalition is aware of the situation, but it's turning a blind eye. With the details, here's Emily Sue.
This is a weapons warehouse reportedly owned by al-Nusra fighters in eastern Aleppo. And when that part of the city was liberated from terrorist control in December, Bulgarian journalist Inilah saw something she didn't expect to see there.
There were 9 warehouses full of heavy weapons with the country of origin Bulgaria. There were 2 million shells and 4,000 red rockets, which had somehow ended up in the hands of the jihadists.
On the mission to find out how Bulgarian weapons ended up in Syria, Gatensieva not only traced them back to its manufacturer, VMC, she figured out where the weapons were being shipped to before reaching Syria.
My sources told me that there are regular supplies of weapons through Black Sea to Saudi Arabia, so I knew exactly which vessel is carrying the weapons.
According to nautical tracking website marinetraffic.com, Marian Danica is classified as a Hazard A ship, meaning its cargo contained weapons and explosives. And based on satellite data, the vessel travels between Burgas and the Saudi city of Jeddah regularly. Saudi Arabia, a U.S. ally, has long denied providing al-Nusra with any direct assistance. But it does, along with other allies, support the so-called moderate opposition group, the Free Syrian Army.
In your investigation, Dilyana, you also interviewed someone from the Free Syrian Army who claims that Saudi Arabia has supplied them with these Bulgarian weapons. And not only that, these Bulgarian weapons ended up in the hands of terrorists from al-Nusra Front.
I think he was totally disillusioned and fed up with the reality on the ground, so he decided to speak up.
According to Free Syrian Army Commander Malik al-Kardi, the US, UK, France, Saudi Arabia and Qatar control the distribution of arms amongst different factions of the opposition. He says the FSA's share of the shipment is often minimal, as the weapons end up in the hands of radical groups.
بل إنه كانت تحرم معظم وحدات الجيش السوري الحر من الدعم بالأسلحة ولا كانت تعطى إلا لبعض فئات محددة بل كان يشترط عليها أن تكون ذات طابع إيديولوجي محدد. طبعا عندما أقصد الطابع الإيديولوجي المحدد أي الإيديولوجية الراديكالية الإسلامية الراديكالية.
What's worse is that al-Kardi claims the US-led coalition is aware of this.
The Free Syrian Army had warned the Americans and Europeans that the weapons which passed through the Free Syrian Army had gone to groups designated as terrorist organizations.
So are you saying that the U.S. and its allies ignored the warning from the Free Syrian Army?
Malik al-Kurdi told me that so far he had no answer whatsoever.
The U.S. has said all along it sees al-Nusra as a terror group that needs to be wiped out, although the State Department has acknowledged in the past that America's allies may not feel the same. Emily Sue, RT.